Best scene of Tink. Interior ocean house, morning. Belle, nose buried in the newspaper, enters. Peter and the women are sitting around the parlor. Belle doesn't notice them.
Morning, Miss Belle.
Morning, Peter. Lillian, breakfast, sweetie. Let's get a move on.
Miss Belle?
Just a sec. Lily! We've got your school carnival set up today.
Belle continues to the kitchen, then freezes. She slowly turns to see the women. The women look anxiously at her. Belle's eyes dart to each one.
We've got guests.
The women slowly circle Belle. There's something familiar.
Same eyes, same hair.
Could it be?
Could it be? Might be.
Gots to be.
It's you.
It's you!
The women claps together and begin hugging and laughing.
We didn't know that we were going to do, how we were going to find you.
Where we were even going to start looking.
I swear it's magic. It's magic, all right.
It's much more than that.
Tink!
They continue to happily embrace.
Hey, what's with all the women gone wild? What did you call her?
Tink. Why this?
Tink. It's like a sort of a nickname, you know. Yo, T. Hey, T. What's up, Tink? It was sort of part of being a club, you might say.
A club?
Yeah, a sort of fraternity type.
That's a guy thing.
Except it was for girls.
Yeah, sure, whatever. Listen, Tink, we have to talk.
Thank goodness we found you.
But what are you all doing here? And look at you.
Not bad, huh?
I'm liking what I see.
Being human, so amazing.
We had no idea it would feel like this.
Yeah, and this bosomy thing?
Tell me about it.
Tell you about it. What about me?
And me. Look at me.
I wasn't going to say anything last night, girls, but we was all packing. Oh, we were, weren't we?
Last night.
At the bar?
What's that?
It's a place where people drink.
And dance. Oh, it's simply a wonderful place.
Peter can tell you.
The Hollow, I think it's called.
The Hollow. Peter, you took my friends to that dump?
Chill out, girl. It was all good.
Tank, you should have been there.
Belle is warily watching Peter's confused expression. She whispers to Vi.
Nobody said anything last night. They were looking, an old friend had to find, didn't say a name. T?
Vi slips behind Peter, tosses a pinch of dust, and Peter freezes with a goofy look on his face.
What do you mean he doesn't know?
Of course he knows. How could he not know? He's Peter. The Peter man. He said so.
He's the reason she became human. Though he ain't be fitting into no tights like I remember.
Tank, what about all that begging and pleading to the queen just so you and he could be together?
He's not exactly the Peter I remember.
Tank, what happened? Why can't Peter not know?
He's not Peter.
What?
What?
He's not Peter. I mean, he's Peter, a Peter, just not the Peter. Peter left.
Wendy.
That witch.
Slap a B on it.
We were happy at first. We had this place, but he was all thumbs and he never could get used to just staying home and taking care of it and being together. I thought he'd change. That I could change him, you know, never grow up. Tell me about it. He had no adventure in his life, he said. This wasn't exciting enough. He missed his pals, his buddies, boys.
Did you really think he'd grow up?
That you could change him?
Well, sure, everybody has to grow up sometime, even...
Why didn't you just come back?
You could have come home. The queen would have made it all right again.
Queen. She couldn't fix everything, believe me. I ended up using all my magic dust just to keep this place up and running, to keep a roof over our heads. Believe me, there was no way. There was just no way.
Faye and Iris find a fairy character decorated backpack on the floor. They study it curiously.
Tank, you have to come back.
You need it, kid.
Belle snatches the backpack, drops into a chair, and hugs it.
Your season-changing machine.
It's gone wacky. There's not enough snow in winter.
Not enough rain in the spring.
It's dreadfully hot in summer.
And autumn can't make up its mind.
The season-changing machine.
You remember? Part of the queen's deal. The thing's been working just fine. Now it's like it's got a mind all its own.
We have no idea what it's doing or why.
But it ain't doing it right.
That's why we're here. Everybody says if anyone can fix it, Tink can.
Fix what, Mommy?
Rubbing her sleepy eyes, Lily stands at the bottom of the stairs.
Are these our new guests?
Good morning, sleepyhead. Of course they are, Lily. Didn't Mummy say something always comes through?
5 rooms, 5 guests. Hello.
Girls, this is Lillian, my daughter.
The women close in around them.
Same eyes.
Same hair. Oh my god, you have a human.
I'm not a human. I'm a girl.
Lily, these are some old friends of mine.
Some fairy.
Some very old friends of mine.
She said fairy.
Vivian, call me Vi. Hi.
Bye. And this is...
Rose. A pleasure to meet you, Lillian.
Iris, love your bag. Misty.
Faye. Sup, girl?
Why are they all dressed like that?
Why, it's because, sweetie, because the carnival. They're all going to the carnival.
We are?
Yes, they are. They're special guests, you might say. Sweetie, you must be hungry.
Belle motions to Iris, who sprinkles some dust over Peter, and he unfreezes.
Why don't you and Peter go into the kitchen and get some breakfast? Peter, breakfast, food.
Food?
Lily takes him by the hand and exits into the kitchen.
Come on, Peter. I'm hungry and Mommy wants to talk girl stuff.
You have a human!
A human? How did that happen?
What do you mean, how did that happen? After all the windows we've all been fluttering by and looking in at night? How do you think it happened?
I never looked inside those windows.
Oh, right.
Tink has a daughter.
Don't think the queen could fix that.
Vi catches Iris staring hard, her well-filled out.
And she doesn't know who you are? Or were?
It's not the queen's or anybody's business.
Tink, we need you. It's why we came.
I can't go back, you just saw why.
But things are really getting bad.
Gotta fetch the girl back. What is on with you?
Nothing. I was just wondering where your wings went. Where all of our wings went. When we changed? Did they get tucked and folded in? Is that why we have these?
Yeah, where did our wings all go?
Those aren't wings.
Are you sure?
Never mind that. When did you all do the change?
The transforming like thing? Last night before we met Peter.
Last night. Holy sugar hit. Any minute now.
Any minute now, what?
It's gonna hit. All of you, believe me, I've been there. The change takes its toll. The effects are not good. Here, each of you take a room. It's best if you're laying down.
She hands each a key.
And listen, everyone, please. Here it's Belle. Just Belle. No Tink, T, TB, or anything. Just Belle.
The women slowly trope upstairs. A few moments later, a concerned Belle goes to check. Each has passed cold out asleep, sprawled across beds, on the floor, chairs, and loudly snoring.